It's another windy day here in South Dakota. It's October 29th, and I'm just showing you some of the calves that we brought in last week. These are steers that weigh 620, average 620, I should say. I'm just waiting for for our truck to come in because we have 30 more steers coming up. They're going to weigh about the same range as these. We gave these guys some hay just to kind of keep them occupied and keep them happy while we bring the other ones in. We also filled the waters, and that's a good sight to see. I'm sitting up here drinking. We also filled the water in here, and this is the corral we're going to put the new 30 head of calves in for the time being. We separate these from the other ones because the other ones have been vaccinated already, and the new ones coming in haven't. And when we vaccinate cattle, we give them a 5-way, 1-shot, and a 7-way. And a 5-way prevents against 5 different diseases, which would be BVD types 1 and 2. BVD is bovine viral diarrhea. It prevents against parainfluenza 3, PI3, IBR, which is bovine rhinotracheitis, BRSV, which is bovine respiratory syncytial and then the 1-shot would be the Pasteurella. And it prevents against all different types of Pasteurella. I guess I couldn't pronounce all the different ones, but there's quite a few out there. So, and then the 7-way prevents against 7 different clostridial diseases. And when we use for a 7-way, we use Ultrabac Somnibac, which means it has Haemophilus somnus in it, and that's just a brand from one company. This time around, we used Express 5 PMH, which is a 5-way mixed with a 1-shot. So we only had to give 2 shots instead of 3, which is really nice. And all different companies have different kinds of ways to give the vaccinations. So while I'm waiting, I filled the waters, like I said, and gave these new guys some hay and closed some gates so they just stay in here and they don't get mixed up because it's kind of hard to tell which ones have been vaccinated and which haven't. So be very careful so they don't get mixed up. So we're just kind of, while I'm waiting, I just figured I'd show you guys what the new calves look like and everything we do to keep them safe and comfortable and how we prevent them from getting diseases so they can have a normal, healthy life. And then also, what I forgot to mention, after we work these cattle, it's stressful on the cattle, so 4 to 5 hours after we work them, we walk through the cattle, and it's just to keep them getting them up and so they can stretch so they don't get sore. It's also good, we also just walk through them just to walk through them because get them used to you and so they're not so wound up when you come around, and it makes them less stressful when you go to work with them or if you have a sick one to put them in. When we get new calves in, we keep them in this pen, and this is what we call the new yard, and we put all the new calves in here, which is nice, and the reason we do that is because it's right by our corral and working facilities, and when you get in new calves, they're more prone to be sick than the ones that have already been here for a while, because it's pretty stressful moving from place to place. So it's really nice to have the new calves right beside the corral and the working facilities, just so it's easier to get them in and less stress on the cattle. So when the truck arrives, I'll show you the unloading process, and we'll get to see our new baby. Well, they arrived safely, and they're up eating, which we like to see. You know, they were hungry, and some of them are up getting some water and stuff, so they look pretty good.